Ah, welcome back to the show. Ah, whew, it's gonna be one of those days today. People like to keep messing with you and they keep pushing the envelope and don't realize they keep bumping their own damn head. Do you realize that in all reality, it all comes down to one thing? One thing. Leave Sino alone when Sino has the receipts. That's all you got to do. It's a real simple process. Now, when everyone, yeah, exactly. Mm. So when you start seeing situations that are moving on a whole different wavelength than anything you've ever seen before in life, now you start to get the picture. If people just leave you alone, stop calling your house at night like they crazy, this wouldn't be a problem. I'm just making sure people getting their notifications because they finna do everything in their power to try to stop the video. You know them. You know them, right? Okay. The powers that be. So, well, yeah, we want to make sure we give them the real. You always want to make sure you're giving people the real all the time. And when things are finna get real interesting, right about now. All right. It's time to get the show on the road. Now, while they're submerging the views down and working hard, and Gil panicking over there. Gil, all y'all had to do was stop calling my phone. Leave your boy alone. But y'all can't do that. Y'all gotta still mess with your boy. So okay, now we're gonna mess with you with the facts. This boy Gilbert Arenas says Skip Bayless works for him. Oh, what's up, KB in the house? Don't forget the super chat works. We're putting all super chats up here on the front or memberships. You can sign up and join and become a member. And we putting y'all up on the front here. Now, here's the thing. Skip Bayless, when before the show was even done and they announced that it was happening, this dude couldn't wait to brag about it. And I don't know why he do this when he knows I have the receipts. Let's go to the receipts, everybody. That's your boy, No Chill Gil. And this is with me and him in a conversation. He's saying, whatever your business, I told him, whatever your business deal was, didn't include me. So why are you mentioning me now? He's like, actually, you was on live talking shit. It's fake. He don't have no sponsorship. His concepts are stuff. Showtime and Underdog ain't doing no roast league, etc. Did y'all do a roast league? The views are bots mostly. So what is your point? You sent me a link to a show with Queen Latifah, and I watched it and said, yep, he's right. No roast league. Looked at the poker content, didn't like it, said, fuck it, basketball show. Yeah, the views are bots, but just got a new show and added Skip. Ha 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 ha. You keep telling yourself I need bots. At least you'll be talking about another show. Ha ha ha. So he's laughing now, right? He's got the thing up, he's bragging. And I told him, like, Skip Bayless is done, fool. Nobody care about him. I don't know if I got... You just love some attention. Are you mad that no one cares? Skip Bayless is done. He can't get on no network. Nobody wants to see him. Nobody cares what he has to say. But, yeah, that seems like an underdog move. And is that Skip's show or your show? Is it Skip's show or is it your show? That's what I had to ask him. Whose show is this? Is this Skip's show or is it your show? That's what I had to tell him. I said, man, we need to know right now, is this Skip Bayless show or is it your show? Let me take this down so y'all can read all of it. I want y'all to see all of it. He said, told you I'm the new king. He was done. I'm bringing him back, and I'm going to make him the hottest thing popping because you know I'll be trending and viral. They got you to work on Skip's new show that no one cares about. So you will be Joey Taylor now. Skip new show. I love it, sir. You really don't know who the boss really is. You still waiting on Gil Arena to fail 3 years later. The show will fail. Gil's Arena's a bad show. Gil's Arena's a shit show. No one cares about it. This show is more of the same. Hope Skip can save you, huh? You want to become the new little boy Skip? Make famous, huh? Can't make me famous. Ha ha! Most viral podcast athlete of 2025. Not a show, the single person. No athlete in 2025 has been more viral or has more clicks than me. But if Skip takes me to the next level, it's over. New contract in 10 months. Wait till you hear that number. Biggest media deal moving in them streets. See you in 10 months. Good for you. Keep stealing from those idiots. And I'm like, he's like, that's why I erased it. Didn't want to brag. All you do is brag. No one cares. Your podcast show is awful. Those are the facts. Now you will see that Skip Bayless will turn on you. Facts are good or awful. Those checks are remarkable. Cool, enjoy the checks. But the show is trash, and I was correct about that. He can turn on me all he wants. Won't stop my bag, and guess what? I won't fire him. You can't. This dude is really delusional. Talking about some, I won't fire him. You can't fire Skip Bayless, fool. You can't fire anybody. It's not your show. Who can't what? It's his show. I will never speak on that podcast show. Let's see how far those bots will take it. If he wants it to be his show, it could be his show. I could care less. I wouldn't fire my star talent. You are just a host. They can replace. I'm not a host. I'm the boss. Skip Bayless is done. I hired Kinsley as the host. You read, you're not, you, I said, I read that you're the host. I pick any title I want, but I won't Skip and a league, what's his name, Quali or whatever, as the stars. And I'm laughing like you had a choice. Good luck. Then he plays this video. This video got Skip's attention and he reached out and we had dinner and he said, I want to do a show with you. I said, okay, I'll create one. Real time. I was like, he was looking for another house Negro and he found one. He loved that. Good luck being Skip House nigga in your own house. No problem. He don't mind being a house Negro. This dude, he think Master House is his house. Yeah, he think Master House is his house. Then he want to go flashing awards. I'm like, I don't care about these damn trophies. Like, I don't care. These just came home to me. Your Pookie Award you got because Shannon was with the little white girls. That's the only reason you got that. Sorry, they voted on these awards in January. I already won before he got in trouble. I'm like, yeah, you believe that. All awards are voted at the top of the year. Okay, show me your podcast rating. I beat out Nightcap. I'm like 5 hours, 79 million mark or whatever. It said, I'll just go to his page when he told people to vote. I said, I asked you for your podcast rating. What is it? You tell me. I have no idea. I know I won 6 awards this year. So he goes to shit on Shannon Sharp and them to show that he beat them in the Webby Awards. Like nobody even watches this. We don't know what this is. Then he's talking about, look at this. I was like, then is you don't know, don't brag. How you bragging on a shitty show? You don't even know where it's ranked. And it's your show. I could brag about my 6 awards. I could brag about my new football show. How about being the 3rd highest sports media person right now? Pat, Stephen A. are the only 2 in front. I'm like, don't forget Shannon. Shannon don't make more than me. He signed a 2-year, $6 million deal when he got to ESPN. He was negotiating a new deal with a bunch of kickers. This man loves to dump on Shannon Sharp. They must have really hurt this man's heart when they fired him. That firing must really hurt him, boy. He is just taking it to the heart. This dude, he has not progressed one bit. Oh, they blocking the comments. They blocking y'all from coming in here, huh? That's crazy. They're blocking the comment section. Now look at this. He's like, I'm like, now you bigger than Shannon Sharp. He found out how stupid the people was at Underdog to keep paying you no matter what, so keep doing it. But the show is trash. Once again, I don't know about Skip's show, but he is done. Look at his YouTube. No one cares. And you tell Skip if he steals from me again, he will have a problem. Can't, man. When he said that, my phone blew up. He got fired from F Sports 1 and ESPN gave him a little deal for 2 years. He's still talking about Shannon Sharp. His contract was up off season. I'm like, he got an extension. Plus, Cam and Mace's show was bigger than yours. But tell Skip what I said. If he steals from me again, me and him gonna fight. Show me the numbers per month. And And I signed Bob deal 3 years ago. You, Cam, combined deals, I am higher than. Why is mine not online? Keep lying. That's why you're on Gil's Arena. I signed my deal in 2022. Show came out in 2023, sir. The deal is bigger than that. Cap. I showed the deal on my stream, and Skinny did. October 22nd, I signed a 3-year deal. Then they cut the deal up and signed me a new one the summer of 2023. I don't watch that guy. You signed in 2023. Like I said, Cap. Let me prove you wrong again. I'm like, you only prove me right. You always want to be against me and Kwame. And for what? Because you want to feel like a boss. Well, they signed you in 2023, not 2022. And then he come up here and start showing contracts. He start bringing the contracts out. This dummy come out here and start bringing the contracts out. Then what is this? Posting contract. Now go cry. And you can see whose show it is. No Chill Productions leads Underdog the rights. They don't own my show and they have to pay me a salary. If they paying you a salary, that means they the goddamn boss, fool. Keep it up, sir. I'm Godzilla. They own your show, fool. He said they paid me a salary. They leads Underdog in the rights. And they don't own his show. And they have to pay me a salary. Fool, if you own the show, you would be paying yourself a salary. Underdog pays you the salary because they the boss. They the boss. That's why they paying you the salary. You just said it right here. They're the boss. You're not Godzilla. You the guy that clean up after Godzilla. They get paid after that. My goodness. Then he starts showing the DocuSign. Sorry, you can't change the dates. I signed 5 months before the show launched. I'm like, I don't see the agreement. This contract is false. So he kept sending me more contracts. He kept sending me more pages. Have fun with this. So when did I sign then? I'm like, that's fake. And the more I say it, the more he kept sending me. The more I kept saying it's fake. He keeps sending me more and more of the contract. I told you this is what this guy does. Then he started calling up people. He called up Josiah. He was like, your deal with Underdog, when did you sign? 2023 or 2022? He's like, the first one in 2022, then the extension in 2023. Think it's supposed to end in October 2026. Was yours in September 2022? He is calling this dude and he's laughing. I'm like, I don't know who that is. That proves nothing. Show the 2023 contract, like I said. That will shut me up. The show dropped in February after the All-Star 2023. Can't show you a contract until 2023. My contract was 2022. You mean the extension. Show the extension. He never shows the extension. All he shows is this here with Tim and Regina Jones. He's like, you see the contract original dates? You see that? I'm not Kwame. I don't need to lie because you're looking for one. I'm Godzilla. I'm like, okay, you may be telling the truth for once. You're not Godzilla at all when your show is terrible. Stephen A. Smith episode was awful. It was just Stephen A. talking to himself for 2 hours. That's what Stephen do. Now he dissing Stephen A. Smith. He knows Stephen A. Smith just cap all damn day. That's what Stephen A. do. Now, after you see that capping and seeing where it's going, it was like, I just see you there and you didn't say shit. It was your show. You just sat your ass there and didn't say a goddamn thing. Y'all little fake narratives. I was like, look at this. I showed it right there. I'm like, that's not my video. You never understood why y'all tried so hard with fake narratives, knowing that it would make y'all look stupid. So what's your date of when I'm going to cancel my own show? I'm like, that's not my video. Oh, it's self-talk. Yep. You see the fans' reaction? Yeah, a whole 10 people. That's amazing. The growth search for only bad comments for a narrative that's not real. Just remember, I will be the content and y'all will be the reactors. Do your job well. I'm like, I won't be responding to you. Just don't get skipped. I was like, I don't be watching or responding. So I'm like, you just don't get it. Skip is done. I'm not done. That's what you don't get. My whole Gil's Arena cast was done. Look, he didn't shit it on his whole cast of people. My whole Gil's Arena cast was done. Now they not. All of y'all was done until y'all ran into Gil. Gil, what is you doing, boy? All of my cast was done until they ran into me. Look at this. Look at this fool. All of them were done. Now they not. Who is watching football for you? You will respond. You can't help yourself. I don't know football. I'm the boss. Ha ha. T.O. is next. He thought he was getting Terrell Owens. Then he talking about Crow. I'm like, you're not Underdog. I'm like, you're not. Underdog is the boss. You're a worker. Yeah, you might want to see who the creator of the show is. Read the notes. I like, read the notes. Produced by Underdog Fantasy and created by Underdog Fantasy. It don't say your ass at all. Then he get Tim from Underdog. I'm going to reach out to you, reporter, to change the ownership language. Now he want them to change the ownership language because it says... He reached out to him after I said it said produced by Underdog, created by Underdog. Now he want them to put the ownership language in there. He was like, it's going to be a long year. He was like, yeah, I got that. And my lawyers hit them. Sorry, I don't play those games. You really be trying me. I'm like, hey, it ain't me. I just read it. It said produced by Underdog Fantasy, created by Underdog Fantasy. Have your lawyer hit him up. Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm just the message. Hey, I'm telling him what it said. What he mad at me for? Hey, KB. Hey, why is he mad at me for? I'm just telling him what it said. He's like, that's what you say, but the press say Underdog. I was like, the press say Underdog is the boss. So until I see different, that's what it is. As you can see, they are forced to change the language. I'll show you the paperwork on who owns what soon. I don't see that. When they do contact me, but right now it says Underdog is the boss. I'm glad I turned down Underdog. Well, that's your loss. No, I'm not wearing clown suits and baby clothes. Why would you wear a clown suit? What did you have to do with me? You said you had your own talks with them for your own show. Then, oh, I'm like, they own you. They made you play dress up. That's not going to be me. Who owns me? Underdog has no say. We create our own content, sir. You really think they tell mechanics to wear a mask? You want me to be controlled so bad. You are controlled. Who owns No Chill Gil? Underdog or you? Me. And Gil's Arena page and No Chill Productions. Underdog is just a sponsor. They are upset. They don't even have exclusive rights over me. So are you saying Underdog has nothing to do with the No Chill Gil page? So I could go sign with Amazon as a creator and Amazon can go get the prize picks and that will hurt Underdog. They have zero to do with No Chill. Okay then. They pay me $25K a month in good faith to not go to another betting partner. Who is running your promotion because we know it's not you. I'm just loyal to the people who got me going. Promotion of what? The No Chill Gil page? Someone is controlling it and it isn't you. So with that $25K, I had a group dojo. Constant not YouTube people. So they do all the posting and stuff. Figure. Those people on the Playbook Sports thing you own. They not with Underdog. Underdog is a betting company. They don't know YouTube and content. So why would I hire them for my stuff? I know because I saw your real views with 300 people in the chat until you got them to do what they did on them streaming numbers. Underdog, Prize Picks, DraftKings, and betting companies, not media companies. I had 300 in the chat when I was gaming in the morning. Later lives, it was 600 to 1,800. Morning, 300 to 800. Lives at 11:30 will be 400 to 1,300. I don't need to buy fake views. It's not that serious. I get paid a lot of money. No need to fake nothing because Amazon can see it all. You need to stop buying views, period, before YouTube shut it down. Hey, you'll be mad if I sign Amazon. If so, get ready. I don't buy views, sir. Why would I care if you get Amazon to do something stupid? My Gil's Arena channel makes 300 to 400K per month. That's cereal box money. So now this fool produced by Swaggy P. So now this dude went from bashing Skip Bayless, bashing his staff on Gil's Arena. Now here he is again. Here he is again talking about the channel that he split 50% with Underdog. So if they making 300 to 400, that's half. That's 150 to 200 that he gonna have to split with people. But then again, it's Gil, so you don't know how much is true and how much is not true. I was like, you should split that with the crew. No, their contracts are bigger than anyone in their position. I was like, I know Underdog hope this Amazon deal go through so they can stop with the wasted money they throwing away. They making more than, I'm like, they making more than Acho? That's cap. He over here, probably everyone but Lexi. Lexi should have been fired. She's horrible at this. Only people making more than my crew. Cam and Mace because they split down the middle. Maybe Gilly. Maybe Acho. Stack 5 as the second person. I'm like, and y'all have the worst podcast show, sports show I have ever seen. Most of the podcasts signed with companies, and the companies deal F them up. Jeff was making $20K a month as a group. Shannon signed them to a deal. So Shannon was taking their YouTube revenue. He's telling all they business. This fool is telling all they business. He's telling Shannon them business like it ain't nothing. It's just falling all out of his mouth. Look at this fool. I'm like, well, call that the Joe Budden plan. I could have signed Jeff, Bubba Dub, Lou Will, but they don't need a middleman taking their money. So I just get them the game. I'm like, but people need to watch, man. Have you ever thought about making the podcast show better? Better as in what parts? Oh, Suge wanted to break the news to you. He's Joy Taylor's main editor. I thought he'd been told people this. Getting those big bags and you working for Kwame have gotten you nothing since 2021. And I'm laughing like, why do you think I care about that junkie? Because he makes a lot more than y'all combined and leveled the F up. Guessing he knows what y'all know. He said he wants y'all to know. I'm guessing he wants y'all to know now. Like, I don't care what he do. I haven't seen anything from him in about a year or more. So that's his problem. You like junkies and bring them around your friends. Did you tell Joy what I said? Go tell him. He see Joy 3 times a week, not me. I don't talk to junkies, sir. That's your thing. You deal with junkies, not me. You the one that sit there and curtail the junkies, not us. You the junkie lover. So I'm like, you the one like being around junkies, not me. You like the junkie, you go talk to the junkie. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know he couldn't resist. He couldn't resist. Oh, you know it. He keeps going. Ha 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 ha. See, you lying again, huh? So Underdog changed my name. So if I get in trouble, they can go on without me. I'm like, you want to explain it? If you want, I will set up a StreamYard. You can come up and talk to the people. If you want to talk to the people, come on down. No need to explain. Just that I thought. So how do they do Gil's Arena, the actual show? I'm like, who cares about that? They got Skip show now. Let's see how much you on that show, Benson. Skip show is in my house. You pay rent. I'm like, they pay you rent, Benson. Well, Underdog pays. As long as you get money, right? You so simple. Think bigger, sir. I do. The Arena, my network. Gil's Arena, Gridiron, Battle Mode. The channel is the Arena. 2 shows. Gil's Arena, Gridiron. So I had to create a whole new channel, which is done. I said that in the video. You trying to be Joe Budden. I'm creating a network, my guy. Wow, really? Is that what you're doing now? Wow, thanks for pointing out the obvious thing. Why would you say Underdog? Because the network can change sponsors? Good. You change Underdog and see what happens. Revolt is calling every day. Prize picks. Underdog ain't letting me go. The article says owned by Underdog Fantasy. Then do a Revolt deal and see what happens. You can do it, right? You don't have an exclusive contract, right? So you can go ahead and do it. Then he sends this garbage article. Said, you see the language change to co-owned? I'll show my contract when I finalize it this week. I'm the biggest boss. I'm like, okay, you got a point for rent. Congratulations. But as you see, Underdog are the main owners of the program, not just a sponsor, like you said. We co-own the show idea. So if we sell to a company, we split the profits. So my deal is any show I create, they fund, they co-own the IP. They don't own my channel or make money off my channel. Show the splits. You see, I ain't buying none of this bullshit. I'm like, show the splits. Show me the splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. Because you was signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Show me the splits, homie. Show the splits. This dude keeps talking to me, knowing that this stuff ain't working on me. I'm like, dude, why do you keep coming with this brainwash crap? Talking about we own the show. We co-own the IP. You gave him 50% of your IP? Woo! Oh, man, there's your boy. We heard you was out there misusing your influence. Oh, my God. Them splits is looking wild. He was like, so if I sell to Revolt or Amazon, we split. But I don't need to sell Amazon the show. I could sell them me as a creator. Why the hell would they want you? Like you the one that's making things go. You ain't making nothing go. You wasn't on the show today. You on every Thursday for the past 2 Thursdays. Your ass has been gone. So they reducing your ass on the show. Show that we co-own a creator. You letting them bots get to your head, boy. They writing. The writing said they owned by themselves. And I seen it. And I had them correct it to say co-owned. Amazon want creators, not betting companies. So they are owners, sir, not just sponsors. Because Amazon wants to sell the prize picks and DraftKings ads. If I sell the football show, okay, do the Amazon deal. I am. Okay. Oh, wait, you need Underdog Fantasy's approval. And Skip Bayless on the show also, right? I don't need anyone's approval. And Skip is just a talent. So Skip has no ownership in Gridiron. Skip opened up those big money sponsors. Fuck no. And he's laughing. Skip, fuck no. Damn, Skip. You just a worker now? Damn. He put emphasis on that. This man put emphasis on that. You believe that? That's cray. Damn, Skip. On Fox, you was the man, Skip. What happened to you? Said, I got him cheap. Said he got Skip Bayless for cheap. Yeah, right. He wanted back in and he wants to help me take over media. I'm like, until I see the splits, no way I will believe that. Of course you don't. So Underdog Fantasy will control the Amazon meeting, of course. I'm going to give him the biggest interest he's ever had. Let social media eat that up. Of course you will, House Negro. And that show will flop. Amazon don't want to talk to Underdog. You don't have a marketing team? They will make more from Prize Picks and DraftKings. Underdog is the lowest money-making one of them. Damn! Now he dissing Underdog, his own company. Underdog is scared they will lose me to Amazon, but I'm loyal. I'm going to have battle mode and other shows over there. Nobody wants to see that bullshit from 50-year-old men playing video games, dog. I'm a cook, sir, and be the face of football. This dude's delusion of grandeur is, this is amazing. I'm glad y'all watching this. I'm glad y'all watching this so y'all can see this first hand. This is what I've been dealing with. Somebody who is this damn delusional to believe they own bullshit. I'm like, bullshit. You're there because Prize Picks didn't want you. The face of football. Bullshit. No one wanted me then. Only Underdog. I know that. I told you that. I'm going for the crown now. And anybody wants the guy who can't be stopped. No one will take a guy involved in them legal gambling games. Oh my God. Hey man, I'm just a realist. I'm not going for his bullshit. He wasting his time trying to spin it on me. It don't matter. He's wasting his time. Then he goes in the air. Darian, get him on the phone. Now he calling up people. Revolt just said that's cap. Ha ha, that's after, sir. And look at him smiling. I'm like, who is Darian? And that means nothing to me. What do you think will happen when the case gets dropped? My stock will fly off the roof. Let's see that happen first. Of course it doesn't. You just sit back and watch Godzilla do his thing. I'm laughing because this dude's delusion of grandeur is something else. And football is Underdog bread and butter, so they will push me like crazy, like they always do. Exactly. Like I said, they do all the work for their show. They can do whatever they want. The paperwork is all that matters to me. Yep. Show the paperwork. You see all those words change quick. Ha ha. Why would they do that unless the boss finds out? Ha ha. Exactly. Get them on the line so we can speak directly. I'll speak to them. Then he's like, welcome to the arena. He got his wife there and got Skip. And they putting up all the stuff there. And I'm like, I like her. Why is she with you is the biggest mystery. And she's rich as fuck. I'm like, I hope you're not trying to get me there on some Diddy stuff. I ain't going with that. I will sleep with her, but you can't be around. If you need me to satisfy your wife, right, because you have a chance, huh? With her, yes. Remember, she said I was cute. She need a real man. Tasha K already proved you're agent down low. Hey, look, man. Oh, yeah, you know what time it is. Right. So now y'all get to see what I deal with. Y'all see what I deal with on a regular basis. You see what Decino had to deal with. So here it is. She proved I'm a down low. I'm an agent down low. Some gays came out and said they ducked me or something. Pretty positive that didn't happen. The stuff y'all hang cred on be weird. You see, when they brought the channel from Showtime, they dropped the podcast part and changed the channel to All the Smoke. They are a real brand. Y'all had Mark Cuban on and no one knew about it. It's off season for Gil's Arena, sir. Hence why it's just me and Joe. Then why is it up? Why wouldn't you just hold on to it till the season started? Because content is content. We'll have T-Mac tomorrow, pre-recorded. You know Skip is prize picks, right? Hoping don't bomb like the Mark Cuban interview did. Never will. Then he put up something, and I'm like, man, that was terrible.
I hope that video I did didn't break your heart. It's all for fun, man. I ain't want to crush your hopes and dreams. Tell Melly I love her. Still.
Tell your wife I still love her, man. I ain't want to hurt your feelings. he took this post, he took this thing down. He had some here, he took it down. And I was like, oh my God, that was terrible. But he took it down because he knew it was embarrassing. He put up some damn thing in there with his damn wife. And I'm like, oh my God, that is terrible. Once I laughed, he took it down. He realized that was going to get him in trouble. What's up, Michael Smith? Then he's like, Underdog jumped for joy. They dropped 6 football shows for this, and they opened the books for me to hire who I want. They were impressed with my selection of talent. You the boss. Why is Underdog jumping for joy and saying they dropped 6 shows if they're just a sponsor to open the books for you to hire who you want? They're impressed with your selection of talent. Wow. Why are they dropping 6 shows to pay for 1 show? Somebody, the money looking funny in the light. I'm like, sure, you hired them. That episode was terrible. I like the white girl was cute, but y'all got 0 chemistry. I hire everyone, sir. Not sure why you think a betting company is making talent decisions. I tell them who I want. They go get them. Guess what? This terrible show won't be going anywhere. Open wallet to do whatever I want. Good luck. That episode was horrible. I'm tempted to make a video on it, but you might sue. Of course you're gonna make a video. Nah, I wasn't. But that show was awful. From the botched entrance to the chemistry. Listen to your chat asking for your replacement. I will replace myself, duh. I'm interviewing T.O., Crow, Edelman, Lynch. None of these people are shown up on the show. Nobody has taken the job. He begging people to come in there to replace him. Come replace me. Nobody has taken it. T.O. ain't taking it. Edelman ain't taking it. Crow ain't taking it. Lynch ain't taking it. Then he says, the chat asked for Shady McCoy, but I'm like, you can't afford him. Josiah let it be known Clutch makes a lot of the decisions on the show. I asked him first. He said no because he's on TV. Then the show got canceled and can't afford them. They weren't making money on the FS1 show. My crew makes more than they ESPN Fox guys. He edited this. Before he edited this, it says view edits. I wanted to see it before he edited it. What he did say is like, he changed it. He was saying what they were making, and they wasn't making anything. Like Shady wasn't making nothing. You really have no idea how much you made Kwame miss out of because you wanted to troll for views. Here come the Gill lies. Don't get mad between Eskimo brothers. Tell Melly I said hello. And I'm laughing. Now I'm the boss of what Kwame wants to do. Keep lying to yourself, man. I'm going to find a video of you and Kwame on a live, convincing him I was lying. No sponsor will sponsor us, etc. And I'm trying to scam him. You want to come on the live, they ask about your show. Come on up. I dropped the link. Interview people. You said you interviewed the talent for the job, so let's get straight to it. You think the first episode was great? Yeah, I'm too stupid to interview, but created an empire. I love it because you have to sit there and stand on your word. I'm the most successful person in the beef sector. I'm like, you love to hear yourself talk, don't you? You have to look at that nigga who created a page to talk about Kwame. He's missing right here. Y'all have to look at a Negro who created his page to talk about Kwame and turned my page into empires. That show is awful. And I'm like, empires. Then he showed Underdog Fantasy dinner entree, and it's got Underdog, the arena. They paying for it. And I'm like, we had a celebration. I'm the official king of Underdog. The company you said wasted money on 16 shows, right? They gifted me a golf simulator since I want to learn golf now. They cut all those shows. Told you Rashid's show was getting cut. I'm like, you backstabbed him in the back. That's why. You can't tell me you like that Skip show. Backstabbed who? She. Nah, I just know everything that's going on. My new deal. I want a president of content title. What do you think of the first episode? A plus, no rehearsals. From me, McCoy, Skip, or Akeem. First time. So I was right. When you admit, I just know what I'm talking about. You've been wrong. You said we'd be canceled by Summer League. No, you didn't listen. I said the chemistry is off. At the Summer League, you said we'd be canceled. You said we were canceled and Miko was going to take us down. Man, this is 2025. Stay with the times. And I love Miko. Y'all messed that up. 2 years later. And I'm bigger than what you said I would. And no funding. Just say, Sino, you was right about the show. Yeah, you wish you was right because you and Kwame could have been rich. but you was wrong and trolled me, and bam, y'all worse than y'all was in 2023. Oh my God. I'm like, speak for yourself. I'm good. It just hurt you to say I was right. It hurt you. The same show you said suck has won 6 awards in 2 years. And he keeps showing this. Now you love some nightcap. Now you see why we are very happy over here. Day one ago, numbers are better than they last 3 show numbers. I'm like, they don't have fake traffic. So fake views. That means my channel shouldn't be making over 100K per month, huh? Not sure what you think. I'm about fake views like Underdog won't notice because they are hype. And I use the numbers to get my big budget. You will see. I was like, you will keep having 2 different conversations. I talk about the show, what the show is, and you switch the conversation to numbers. Is your show better than Nightcaps? No. The viewership is how you can judge. Your opinion means nothing. Numbers, awards, money tells me your opinion is not reality. You think because a show has numbers, that means it's good? Yep. And this shows you right here. This is the difference between me and Gil. Right here. I care about what the show actually is, if it's good or bad. He cares about the numbers. That's it. You think your opinion makes it good? See, your opinions can't be fact checked. So you never seen a bad movie that made money at the box office? Like which money? Which movie? I'm a movie buff. And I'm like, there's plenty. Batman versus Superman. I personally didn't like it. Second was Avatar. That's good. But they still good movies, not just compared to the hype. Then you should already know quality means something, right? If you're going to spend my time watching something, I want it to be good, not just something you throw on the screen just to get some money. Just face it, your favorites aren't beat me. It's like it goes in one ear and out of the other. It's like talking to a child. It's like talking to a child. You cannot get you're talking logic to a child, man. It's just not working for him. Yeah, it's not computing. Oh, don't worry about it, Miss Sheila. This is just what he does, you know. This is how he operates. Mm-hmm. Somebody mentioned you want to talk about left field? Skip got Vlad's ear. Vlad won't look at Carcino. Who's mentioning Vlad? Like, what does he have to do with this situation? And I was like, yes, my favorites are beating you. Nightcap doesn't waste my time. What's Nightcap most viral moment? Football based show. How many football topics trended? Since it's your favorite. I don't care about trending. I care about quality. I don't watch trends. Of course you don't. You don't watch whatsoever. Ha ha ha. You never paid attention to that show. You just say it. I'm like, you watch something because of its numbers. I'm watching Nightcap right now. I watch all things sports to see what's going on. I'm watching First Take. See? Another shit show. I saw Gil's Arena before, and it was terrible. I get it, man. Trust me. Seriously, y'all need to make some changes, bro. On Skip Bayless show. Second day, and we need help. Yeah, right. Trending all over the place on social media. Shaking my head. You really don't see it. Damn, all you see is numbers. Damn, you blind. This is the initial people out of curiosity of seeing what this is. No, I see the buyer who is excited. You think you matter? The person who buys the product is who matters. Then good for you, motherfucker. Because, look, I'm watching the game and I'm supposed to be talking about with Skip. You see me and Melly back in the day? Huh? I'm watching the game also. Well, I was there until the delay. Me too. Tell Mel I said, Melly, I said hi. I just did. What'd she say? She just looked. Why is people sending me videos of you allowing your wife to sleep with a guy in Jamaica? What's going on? She went on a vacation and invited another stream. He's actually gay. He got kicked out of a gay swinger hotel, but he clickbait a title and she got mad and stopped talking to him. Oh, so you let her go and invite him. Why? I didn't know her then. I'm like, they want me to make a video on it, but I don't know this situation. They calling her a gold digger. And all of this started to go off, and he started talking about the guy was gay. Wow. That's what she told you? You fell for it? Ah! You know the Pistons won again. Because all we do is have to win. Let's go! Oh, you know we going live later on, T. Yeah, this Laker game, Lakers and Thunder's on right now. We finna get to that. But you know we doing what it do. So now, he let his woman tell him a guy was gay so she can go on the trip with him. Then he talking about some, he didn't know her back then. Yeah, okay, but you know about it now. All of this is coming back around. He's like, this was 2022. That came out of they shoot content. They booked stuff to film. He ended up going to a swingers naked hotel. And the rules were don't go in another person's room. He got caught in a room with a man. When they was leaving, he posted a video that was titled, Me and Melly Got Official in Bahamas. Something like that. And she checked him to change it, and he said, come on, it's YouTube, and my team wrote that. So she stopped being friends. When she mentioned what happened on our show, he actually hid the video. He makes women sign NDAs because he's gay, but pretends he's cracking. So he won't respond to her because he don't want to get exposed. So he just hid the video. So all this is about Miko and the video. And I was like, oh, wow, this is crazy. So then here it is. We get to this situation. I said, told you about Skip Bayless. Ready to say I'm right yet? Told me about what about Skip? He's great. He's having fun. Not what I'm hearing. You haven't heard nothing. You see the numbers? The best. He's been the best. He's really enjoying this style. Never smiled as much in his life. Tell me I was right. That's all you need to say. Yes, the algorithm is basketball. It's not going to do Gil's Arena basketball numbers. Now you want to blame the algorithm. No one is blaming nothing. Underdog is cheering because they didn't want to start a new channel, so they're excited like no other. Well, they can stay stuck on stupid all they want. Their money is just being thrown away. Just tell me I was right. That's all I'm saying. I told you the issues from day one. And here he is bringing up somebody else he didn't text about the damn show. It's Times Square ponytail and all this. And all this 100%. We're already ready to go on. And this person is happy. Talking about new channel started at 0 views, 9 million views in a week. I'm MJ to the Bulls. Now he's Michael Jordan on the Bulls. Those shorts are slow motion, sir. The show is bad. You're reading those messages the fans are saying, not those fake accounts. The person who pays them bills in heaven. When you talking algorithm, then if it's going so well, he's like, that's why they so excited. They got me an all-purpose TV to help my basketball content. Look, they got me an all-purpose TV. I thought you didn't need any help. They sent that from Brazil. It was gifted to me for another show. I'm like laughing my ass off. They gifting you a TV for your work. Yes. 50K TV outside that I won't use. I'm like, so how would that help your dying show? I know you wish you was on Nightcap now. Instead of getting TVs, they getting bags of money. Dying show? Boy, I get under that boy's skin, boy. T said, I have no idea what I just walked into. He didn't even look at the title. T just walked in here pumped up. Hey, we about what? One more victory away. We one more victory away from clinching the first place. I think the Pistons need one more victory, and then we clinch first place throughout the East. We win the East. Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, we'll stop everything there. That was just about it. I just thought I'd bring the reality to the forefront. Yeah, I know they out here flagging the video. They doing everything they can. I don't know why they flagging it for. Nothing wrong with it. These are your words. These are your words, Gil. And the whole world enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button up too. And don't forget to hype the video when it's over. Because they're going to want to see all that hype. So yeah, T, we gonna go live tonight and we gonna talk about this whole Pistons, Lakers. We getting it all out. Let me go and watch this Laker game on the big screen. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Let's go.